you ever wish your day wasn't dictated by your health? Are you tired of being tired all the time, or is pain holding you back from enjoying your time with your family? Would you like to manage your symptoms holistically, but you just don't know where to begin? I am so excited that you're here. This podcast will help you understand how natural remedies work so you can relieve your symptoms and live a fuller life. My name is Penny. I'm an occupational therapist, past pharmaceutical rep, a mom, and a wife with a strong faith, and for 25 years, I battled through debilitating Crohn's disease. I took all the medicine and did all the surgeries that stole so much time with my family, but never truly healed me. I finally realized if I was going to survive this disease, I needed to open my stubborn eyes to alternative solutions. I researched how perfectly our bodies work with plants and a lifestyle that made my health less of a burden to my family and aligned so beautifully with my faith and my medical training. If you are ready to reclaim your life with holistic options that are easy to implement as a busy mom and provide relief that lasts, this is the podcast for you. Hey there, Becoming Natural listeners. This is Penny, your host of Becoming Natural podcast, and this is actually officially podcast number 20. It's extra special because it's a bonus podcast this week, and I am posting for a plug for my exciting new podcast and website launch event that is going to happen next Thursday here in Kansas City. I mentioned in my last episode that I have met some of the most amazing friends since I have opened myself up to doing the hard things, such as launching a podcast I never knew that I wanted. My friend Aubrey Hendershot is one of them. When we were meeting each other for the first time, we were instant friends with so many of the same values and interests. Aubrey is a DPT, a doctor of physical therapy, and owns Radiant Wellness, a clinic at 5814 Johnson Drive in Mission, Kansas. She sees traditional physical therapy patients, but also achieved a very reputable certification in heavy metal detox, or detox of any kind for that matter, and she is certified in lymphatic drainage. She has taught me so much about lymphatic drainage. She is my go-to for lymphatic drainage. I feel amazing every time I leave her office. I never had allergies until I moved to Kansas City, and I really struggle, but I don't have drainage. I have sinus headaches and all the things. And when Aubrey treats my head and neck for lymphatic drainage, by the time she's like 5 minutes in, I can feel everything from my head draining down the back of my throat. It's amazing. And excuse me, because I have a lot of drainage right now. Every time the weather changes, I get kind of nasally. So here I am again. She graciously offered to host a launch event for my podcast and new website at her clinic next week on February 13th from 5 to 7 p.m. So incredibly kind and humbling for me. And I'm also really excited for you to meet her and see her facility as well. But I am learning to smile and say thank you for a girl who would rather be behind the mic in a closet, not on camera. While this officially makes my 20th episode, I still feel like I am in training wheels. Yet at the same time, I look back and see how much I have learned and how far I have come in this crazy world. In fact, just last week, Becoming Natural surpassed over 2,000 downloads, which was something I can't even fathom. I don't even know what that means, but I had zero expectations for this. If you have listened to me at all, you know that I truly am following my gut, no pun intended. I knew and was told that I needed to tell my story and was good with just that. But not until I had some mental health issues, trying to get through some therapy while I was physically trying to write the book I thought I was supposed to write, I did pause for a while and stepped back for a period of time. A couple years, actually. When I felt like I was ready to try to tackle writing again, a series of just funny little moments led me down the path to podcasting, and here I am. I took a course that attracted me to the idea, which I will link that course in the show notes. It was amazing. That aligned with my values and my mission, because I knew that I had a story to tell. Not only did I want to share my story of healing and a journey of my mind-blowing changes in my life, I love that through a podcast, I can continue to share as I learn more and point listeners in the right direction for products or services as we all learn more in this world of healthcare and nutrition and homeopathic medicine in the time to come. And better yet, I get to have more direct interaction with you, the listeners, starting by building the Becoming Natural Facebook page. Yes, I still have a love-hate relationship with social media, but at least in that group, it's not about me, but about learning from each other. I really look forward to growing that space. If you read a book, when you're done, you may love it, but there's not much, if any, interaction with the author. This platform is so much more meaningful to me to be able to build the relationships with you and trust and have hopefully a two-way platform going on. Some more business-minded people than myself have encouraged me with my little success to take on bigger and smarter marketing outlets and affiliates at this point, but I listened to a podcast today about podcasting for the very first time outside of my course, and he actually articulated exactly how I felt. I didn't start this to make money. I started this from a place in my heart that has been burning for 20 years. I am not the person that was dying to have a podcast and trying to figure out what I could podcast about. It actually found me. All that said, I do treat this as my job, so there are links on occasion on recommendations at times that help support the, quote, passion project, as my husband calls it. I would secretly love to prove him wrong, that it's more than a passion project, but that is really not the point. My journey to podcasting was quite the opposite. When my health started to really plummet 20 plus years ago, my journal and my blog actually was a prayer to find a way to help others who had Crohn's feel better or help anyone who is going through a dark time in life lean into their faith. I am trained as a healthcare worker, so my natural bent is towards helping people, but my faith guides my life. So I prayed for a testimony that wasn't boring and a life's purpose before I ever even heard the word podcast in my life. For the record, even at that time, the idea of writing was so far out of the picture. As comfortable as I am now with writing, I was nowhere even close to thinking about writing when the pieces of Becoming Natural were coming together, clearly without my knowledge. I have certainly been a work in progress over many, many years. So when my heart and my brain were finally ready to try to tell my story again, as only God can do, I was able to start by writing a chapter in an anthology devotional, which was fun. At the same time, everything fell into place to start this podcast. It's all so surreal to reflect on the last 12 to 18 months. So here I am. I know that many podcasts are interview style as well, and I am definitely open to that and heading in that direction to interview people that I love, that are true experts on subjects that I certainly am not. My feeling is that there is an art to interviewing someone, and I really want to get it right. So I wanted it to be fun and casual and unscripted, yet incredibly informative. So I will be sticking my toe into launching my first ever interview podcast with Aubrey, specifically about lymphatic drainage next week. So many people don't understand what lymphatic drainage is, why it works, how it works, the benefits, and the misconceptions that people have about it. It's a great one, and Aubrey is an incredible wealth of information. You are going to love her. I am so incredibly humbled by her offer and excited at the same time. I am so fresh and new to this world that even one new follower in a day or even a week means the world to me. It is no secret here. I get just as excited for a new review to post on my podcast or a new email subscriber to join my list. I am learning and beginning it all from scratch is nuts. I only just soft launched this podcast by telling my nearest and dearest friends and posting it on my personal Facebook page when I rolled out my first episode in September. I have yet to do any other promotion of the podcast, and the growth I have seen is simply amazing. And thanks to you, who are my listeners, for sharing with your friends. I would not be here if it weren't for you. I am ecstatic to be partnering with Radiant Wellness and with Aubrey next week. I can't wait to help promote her as well. We are giving away goodie bags to the first 30 attendees filled with great referrals and samples from other natural-minded business owners in the area. They're going to be great. And if you're local to Kansas City, I would love to meet you in person. If you are not local to Kansas City, do not despair. You can still participate. If you're not local, I am more than happy to ship the big raffle basket that we are giving away to a winner anywhere in the contiguous United States. So we got to keep it. We got to keep it to the United States for shipping costs. And it's going to be a basket of great things, some of my favorite things to help you on your way to becoming natural. You're going to love it. There are several ways that you can get more raffle entries even without showing up. Very exciting. If you do the following things, you will get an extra entry for each thing that you do in the raffle. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to keep it very organized for you. So here's the plan. I am going to create a link in the list in the show notes. So all you have to do is go over to the show notes and go to the link. And I'm going to make it super easy to submit. And you will tell me what of the following that you did. A few things are kind of on the honor system, but I think you're trustworthy. Number one, first, you can show up on Thursday to our event. We're going to have nibbles and we're going to have drinks and we're going to have samples and we're going to have a lot of fun. You can have tours of Aubrey's facility and her red light sauna and her lymphatic drainage rooms. And she just has a really neat clinic. Or you can send someone to come if you're not from here or you are from here and you know a friend who wants to come. Everyone is invited. This is not invitation only. If you can send someone, write their name in the spot on the link that I'm going to send you. Number two, you can click on the follow button and follow Becoming Natural Podcast. Wherever you listen is great. That's another entry. If you think that Becoming Natural is worthy of a 5-star review, you can go to, if possible, the Apple Podcasts. I know that Apple rules the world, and I know that everybody has an opinion about where they write the reviews, and anywhere is amazing. But if you can go to the Apple Podcasts, I will actually link the exact spot where you can write the review. It has to be on the actual show page, not the episode page, or you'll never find it. They don't make it easy. So if you scroll all the way down on the main show page, there's a very small spot that has pink or purple words that say write a review. And if you click on that, you can leave a review. They really, really don't make it easy to find. I can't tell who leaves reviews if you have a clever username. So if you can take a screenshot of that review and put it on that form, or if you leave your username in the form, I can absolutely do that as well. Feel free to tell your friends and family members the same thing. Reviews rule the podcast world and allow Becoming Natural to get more visibility so we can help others become more natural and get more educated without getting overwhelmed. That's the whole idea. And I get really, really excited about all the things that I've been planning with some other friends and people, fellow lovers of natural remedies. We just have lots of irons in the fire. Number three, we still have quite a few opportunities to go. As much as I don't love social media, I am working on creating a Becoming Natural Facebook page that I would love for you to start following, even though it's not perfect yet. It's a work in progress, so bear with me. Please start following there, as I would love to create a community where we can share all the fun things we learn, where we can keep the conversation going. That's another entry if you follow. It's Facebook, and it's Becoming Natural and the number 2. That's the name of our page. And if you can't tell who it is, I'm in a pink top, the feminine penny. And if you join and then you tag a friend on that Facebook page, you'll get another entry. For every single friend that you tag, unlimited entries. So tag away on people that you think might be interested. And I will also link that Facebook page on that checklist for you to make it easy. Number 4, once you connect with me on Becoming Natural number 2 in Facebook, make a post to say hi and tell the group one small change you've made to remove toxins from your life, or make a suggestion or a favorite product to share. My heartbeat is to create a community where we can exchange ideas and learn from each other. So I want to learn from you just as much, and that is yet another entry. Number 5, another work in progress is my newly launching website, becomingnatural.com. It will be ready to go by the 13th, but it is operational now. It's just not totally loaded with all the amazing things. Please feel free to sign up for emails there, to be on our email list, either by signing up for the freebie. If you scroll to the very bottom of the page, there's an awesome freebie on there with all of my favorite things to start with, or there'll be a link and my checklist that will allow you to directly sign up there. Number 6, share the link in the show notes with your friends to sign up for the email. And if they sign up, that's another entry. So make sure that they note that you were their referral and you'll get another entry. Number 7, we're almost there, I promise. Radiant Wellness, Aubrey, the amazing hostess who is making all of this possible. She has an Instagram page called Radiant Wellness KC, and I will leave that on there too. If you follow that, one more entry. And finally, if you follow at LymphDoc, LYMPHDOC on TikTok, she is really active there with some really, really great videos and great information about lymphatic drainage. So that is at LymphDoc on TikTok. I'll leave that link as well. You get yet another entry. So there's many, many ways for you to get entries into the raffle. So many ways to win. So we're just giving you a sneak peek before we go big and live on the 13th. And these are ways that you can get entered into the raffle starting right now. Go do it right now. But we don't want you to get overwhelmed. I will have it all above in a checklist form so that you can check it off as you go. So no need to memorize what you have to do. Just hit the show notes for the podcast, and then you can find the link to complete all of these things. And it'll be so awesome. Appreciate every bit of your support. Like I said, I get excited about every little follower, every little comment. It's really, really exciting when you're just little old me. And especially to Aubrey at Radiant Wellness and the LymphDoc to give her a follow, because she's making all of this possible. So we can't wait to see you, hear from you, see your names, sign up on our list. Thank you for being such faithful fans. You mean the world to me, and I cannot wait to see how we grow and progress over the next year. Have a great one. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you've enjoyed today's episode, hit that follow button, leave a 5-star review if you're so willing, and help spread the message of Becoming Natural by sharing it with a friend. Check out the resources in the show notes and join the email list to stay on top of all the latest and greatest happenings at Becoming Natural as we roll out exciting new things while we grow. Until next time, take those baby steps to a more natural life and always give yourself grace. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. See you next week.